I began teaching a group of middle schoolers in 2011, and I always needed to be the next level of math instruction because it was hard to hire. It was a challenging position to hire for. So really, through great luck, I got to teach the same group of middle schoolers all the way up until they graduated high school in 2016. As you could imagine, after that many years, it was just like super close. They went to college. We set up a group text, and it's just been like a support system for them. So if they need to talk to somebody, I'm there for them. There's, you know, like a whole bunch of things that goes on the group text, about sports, about, how their classes are going, about COVID, just whatever's happening. We'll just send and check in on one another. And I opened up Blue Squad one day, and there was this opportunity to check voter registration statuses based on your contact list. I was like, oh, let me see, because I encouraged all of them when they turned 18 and were seniors to go and register to vote. And I gave all of them an application to vote, and all of them told me that they filled it out and mailed it in. 2 of them out of the 9 had not registered to vote yet. And so with Blue Squad, I was able to cross-reference with the back-end system that Blue Squad has, which is just super cool. And it kept all of their data private, right? It's not like I was selling this to anybody. It was just something so I could see if they can participate in our democracy this upcoming election. And so I sent screenshots on the text chain. I was like, all right, Chris, boom, you're good. Because on Blue Squad, it gives you this really satisfying screen of like, yep, like green check, you're ready to go, you're registered to vote. And then I went through, I was like, all right, we're 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 7 for 7. And I won't say their names on this, but there's two of my former students who are now like 21 years old, and I was like, hey, we gotta get this. And so I sent them the digital link to fill it out, and then you can print it. And they sent me pictures. They sent because there's something, it was like a nice virtuous circle of like, hey, you're not doing this yet, but you can do it later. And so we got some good emojis going to give them motivation to mail in their voter registration. And then I think more importantly is they had so much fun with that. There's 1 for 1, there's 2 for 2. They're like, all right, Rogers, how are you doing this? And so I shared Blue Squad, the link to go directly to the App Store to pick up the app. And they all downloaded it, and then they're all now cross-referencing their own friend groups that they've developed at university. So it really shows the network effects that Blue Squad can have to build a better democracy, because really all it is just we all need to participate. And I think Blue Squad, the biggest strength that I've found with Blue Squad is it makes it fun. It makes it easy to connect with your networks so that we can all participate in our democracy. Blue Squad, I think in the back end is referencing some publicly available information to determine whether someone is registered to vote. And I had forgotten, because no one ever calls him by his first name, but I had searched by the middle name of one of my former students. And so it came up that he wasn't registered to vote. And so I called him out on this text chain. I was like, hey, here's how you do it. You gotta get this done. We gotta participate in our democracy. And so he said, no, I'm registered to vote. And he pulls out and takes a picture of his voter registration card. And he takes, oh no, Rogers, I've been ready. It's just a picture of his voter registration card. So that was one thing. It's not always perfect, because I had forgotten that his first name is different than the name that we all call him by, which he goes by his middle name. but that just cracked me up that, you know, he was like, oh, no, don't call me out on this. Like, I have my voter registration card and it's right here. And, you know, took a picture of it and sent it to the group. So it's good. It got everybody. It was like a really positive, energetic set of texts that got everybody excited to go and then do the same thing with their own groups to see, you know, what gaps do we have so that we can make sure everybody's registered so we can all participate in November.